So since you like Italy so much, why you never come play there?
I never have been asked. See, everyone says that. Everyone says, why don't you go play? Why haven't you come to Germany? Why haven't you come to England? No one has asked me to come. What do you expect? I can't just pack up and go there and play. You know, I'll be on the street with a guitar with the box open, like, hey, put your money in here. You know, I can't. If the promoter asked me to come to Italy tomorrow, I would be playing there tomorrow night. And
so this is a message for the Italian promoters?
Yeah, and for if the fans, write letters or whatever you want to do. That's how I came here. This guy's been asking me for 3 years to come here. Last year I was with Van Halen. I couldn't do it. The year before that, he wouldn't pay me enough. And it's not like I have to be, I'm trying to get rich off one show. I only will come if I can bring all my production and my whole stage and my own equipment. I don't want to play on other people's equipment, and I don't want to use the same lights that everyone else is using, because then we all look the same, right? I want to be different. I want to be Sammy Hagar. So it has to be X amount of dollars to pay for that. I'm not making any money on this show. This is a one-off show, right? But I have brought all my stuff, and I'm going to go out there and show him who Sammy is. And I know I'll be back because they're going to love it, and he's going to say, oh, yeah, let's do 3 shows next time. And that's all it means to me. Just as long as I can play, I actually don't even care about making money in music anymore. I really don't. I know it sounds funny, and it's true, though, So I can play for enough to bring my whole stage here, but my stage is expensive. It's an expensive show, as you'll see. It's not like, it's not just walking up, plug your guitar in on other people's stuff like most of these bands are doing. And it's great, but if you don't need the money, I say you put all the money in the show and you can make these people really happy.
Right. Is there going to be any big surprise tonight?
I don't know. Probably there'll all be one big surprise, because I think it's going to be a surprise for me that I don't know how the people are going to react. They haven't seen this show. When we pull the curtain, I think everybody's they're going to be going, ah! And when we pull the curtain, they're going to go, whoa. What's this? I have 75 people, 100 people on stage with me. Fans.
Wow.
And waitresses, in nice bikinis and stuff, and bartenders making drinks for everyone, and the waitresses serve everyone, and they serve the band, and we stop in the middle of the show and say, hey, waitress, I need a drink. And she brings me a drink, and have a cocktail, and have a toast, and we play some more. It's like, it's different.
Cool. And a couple of years ago, we met, actually, in America, and you told me, I asked you...
New York.
Yes. That was there. And I asked you about Van Halen, and you told me there would be no problem for me to reunite with them. Nobody called me and asked. If they do, I'll do it. And that's what you did last year. But there will be a second chance, for European fans, actually, because you did just the United States last year. What do you think? That's the question 2 years later.
Well, I can't tell the same answer, because after last year, it was not a pleasurable experience, and I don't feel that it was really a great show. The production was great. We spent millions of dollars to make it look good, but if you can get a bootleg, CD.
I already had it.
Okay, from what show?
I have New Jersey.
Okay, then you heard the playing.
I have a DVD, actually.
Okay.
But maybe I'm not supposed to tell.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm saying to you, I don't think Eddie is capable of, I don't think he should take that to the rest of the world. The only reason why we finished that tour is because we all signed a contract with each other, with a management company and agents, and for 80 shows. So we had to do 80 shows. I would have stopped at 40 and said, no. Let's wait till another year till maybe, somebody's a little bit better. It's not that Eddie can't play. He just can't remember the songs. So he just makes all the mistakes. And I don't think for $150, $200 for a ticket, I don't want to take that to Europe, and I don't want to torture anyone. But I would do it again if Eddie gets himself together and cares more about what he's doing.
Okay.
Hard to say that because I don't like to say bad things about people, but he's the problem, not Alex, not Michael, not me. He was the problem. And if you listen to those songs, sometimes it sounds like I'm singing off key or somebody's making a mistake because he's hitting the wrong key. And half the fans think, oh, well, Eddie, he knows what he's doing on guitar. He would never hit a wrong key. That was Sammy made the mistake. And I say, you're fucking crazy, man. It was a tough one. It was very difficult.
The singer is always frontline, has the best girls, so you also, you're in front. So, if somebody makes a mistake, it's your fault.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so what's next for Sammy Hagar? There will be a new album. I actually read on your website that there's a new song going on the radios, that you sent an MP3 to the radio station. So this is a new kind of promotion that you're starting?
Yeah, I think that to go make a whole brand new record, it takes a year. It could take a year. I mean, for me to write and to really do it the way I would want to do it, it might take 6, 8 to a year. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the day it comes out, the whole world goes to and downloads it for free, right?
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that, though. But I would rather just give them one song at a time instead of spending a year of my time and then finding out my album bombed on the charts. Only sold 200,000 copies, and hey, we lost money, and the record companies kind of moan and groan. The record companies won't promote it anymore, so it's not worth the effort. And half the time, the fans don't even get a chance to get it because it's not even available in the record stores. And rock music is not the music of the era right now, so I'm not going to waste my time doing. I'd rather go play for the people live. And if I write a new song, I didn't write this song. It's actually written by somebody else. It's an old Staple Singers song. It's kind of a R&B gospel song called. It was called "I'll Take You There." I'm calling it "Let Me Take You There." I rewrote it and re-recorded it, and I just said, "Give it to the people." I don't want anything. I don't need a record company. I don't need anything. I just MP3'd it to the radio stations. It became #1 in 1 week in America on rock radio. And I said, I went on my internet and I told my fans, go to that radio station, see if you can download it for free. I'm not going to charge you for this. It's all good. So that's my new model. I think that's the way to do it. Every time I'm going to do a little tour or anything, I think I'll just write a couple songs and give it to the fans. Say, sometimes it costs 79 cents or whatever, on iTunes. It's everywhere. You can get it anywhere. But that's a lot easier. It's nice. They can just have it. So
that's cool.
You can get it in Italy too. Now, this record wasn't even released international. March to Mars wasn't released international. Red Voodoo wasn't released, not because of me, because of the dumbass record company. So, so this way on the internet, at least they can get it.